when you're doing cards, do you often get that feeling? You're like, wait a second, I think I just did that card wrong, or I said that name wrong, or whatever, and then you go back and correct things, or are you usually pretty good straight through, or what's your
dude?
In recall, go back and change things rate, so to speak?
Well, when I'm memorizing, like, because I do speed cards, I go as fast as I can, right? So today I actually set a personal record. I did a deck in 19.47 seconds.
Right.
On Memory League, and I forgot to take I always take screenshots, so I have them. I forgot. I texted my buddy. I'm like, oh, I did it, and then I clicked continue, and I went, oh no, I didn't. I don't have proof. Like it's not. I know I did it, but it's nice to have it, you know.
Yeah.
So in that deck was okay, but I had decks today where I blow through it, and at the end I realized, like, or as I'm going, I'm like, oh shoot, I think I memorized that wrong. And I'm like still hitting the forward button, and I'm like trying to encode new images as I'm trying to figure out this old one, and it's a complete mess. So there are times where I realize I got to stop for a sec. And then I'll click back a couple times because I'm doing this all digitally, and then right. There's this one. And then I'll go forward again. So there are times where I'm moving probably a bit too fast, and a couple with the phonetics, there's a few images I'm still like, not laser sharp, like not laser quick on. A lot of them I am, but there's a few where it takes me an extra, like, you know, maybe 1/10 of a second to jog that image in my head. So yeah, sometimes I'll go back, or sometimes I'll encode the wrong image completely, and then I'll finish, and then I'll go through and I'll have a couple cards left, and I'll be like, what the heck? And like, I know this image was here, but then you're like, oh, I memorized 2 queens of spades, and like, so where does this? So I have to make an educated guess as to,
right.
I probably memorized this. Like, I've screwed this one up before. I've probably memorized this one wrong, and I actually can usually figure it out. Sometimes I don't, and you know, I post my, you know, personal records or good scores on social media a lot. But like, the one thing you don't see is all the times I screw up. And, same with the videos, right? Like, I posted a video of me doing a deck. I hadn't done a speed cards in a bit, so I posted a video of me on Memory League doing a deck in like 22 seconds last week, which was cool because I posted it, like a few days later. A local paper did a story, and they had a link to that video in it, so it was like perfect timing. But like, I was like, man, what they didn't see was like the 8 tries I did before that, where I did the deck and the speed wasn't good enough for me, or I did it in 22 seconds, but I completely botched it, and like, you know, I couldn't remember 4 or 5 images, and I had them out of order, and you know, I actually only got 7 cards right. You know, what they see is me doing 52 cards and going, yeah, look at me. So, you know, when I guess, you know, that's the thing about social media, right? Is like, you don't see, you only see the good stuff a lot of the time. So
right.
I'm guilty of that. Like, I don't talk about my errors or shortcomings a lot, so I probably should more.
Well, you could always do a reel, or just like a montage of all the mess ups.
I should, you know what? I should do that one day. Just do a bunch of decks and just screenshot everything and go, this is what a normal day looks like. Is it like, you know, and some days I'm on, right? And then some days I'm slow. Brain's not, you know, things aren't firing like they normally do. And I'm just off, and you have off days, and it's like, that's normal though, right? And yeah, I definitely make mistakes doing speed cards. And the faster I've gotten, like, I've never screwed up this much doing speed cards. Like, I used to, you know, I was always quite accurate, you know, make the odd mistake. But as you get quicker and quicker, same with numbers. Like, I've never had so many screw ups doing digits, but I'm moving at speeds I've never moved at. So it's going to happen, right? And eventually I'll hopefully get my accuracy. Maybe I should slow down and work on my accuracy more, but